The following message is transmitted at the request of the Brooklyn Police Department. At 3:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Brooklyn Police report that unknown, gigantic figures are attacking streets and homes across Brooklyn. Witnesses described massive, strong entities that can create clones, carry large objects like traffic signs, and some wield large axes. A smaller humanoid figure was seen riding on their backs. The creatures reportedly heal themselves with bandages when damaged. Residents are advised to lock and barricade doors and windows, turn off lights, stay out of sight, and move to a secure room. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Brooklyn Police Department. At 5:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Brooklyn Police Department reported sightings of hostile Gargantuars with imps, which have been cloning themselves, causing significant damage, and entering homes. 3 types of Gargantuars have been identified. The regular Gargantuar is slow-moving, carries street fixtures, and may throw an imp when damaged. The black Gargantuar, wearing a suit, is more durable and aggressive, accompanied by an imp. The Gargantuar, the most dangerous, is heavily armored, wields an axe, and has no imp. Authorities advise barricading doors, staying silent, and avoiding confrontation. Civil danger warning for the city of Brooklyn. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Brooklyn Police Department. Authorities report a rapid escalation of the Gargantuar situation across Brooklyn, with approximately 125 active Gargantuars causing widespread damage and posing a severe public safety threat. A newly identified threat, Gargantuar Prime, has been confirmed. This robotic variant is controlled by an imp pilot, carries 2 light posts, and features laser eyes capable of destroying buildings and vehicles. While not as unstoppable as the Gargantuar, it is more destructive at range and has been spotted near residential areas. If you are in Brooklyn and encounter any Gargantuar type, including Gargantuar Prime, you should shelter in place immediately. Lock and barricade all doors, windows, and entry points, and turn off the lights while remaining out of sight. Avoid making any noise, including from phones, TVs, or other appliances, and move to a lower, interior room away from windows. Do not go outside unless directed by authorities, and do not attempt to engage with or record the creatures. Emergency response teams are overwhelmed, so continue to follow official channels for updates. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Brooklyn Police Department. Authorities report a major escalation of the Gargantuar threat. In addition to Brooklyn, confirmed attacks are now occurring in the following areas: Coney Island, Queens, Syracuse, and Rochester. Large groups of Gargantuars, including regular, black Gargantuar, Gargantuar, and the newly identified Gargantuar Prime, are advancing through streets, damaging infrastructure, and entering residential and commercial areas. The situation is rapidly expanding beyond initial containment zones. If you are in Queens, Rochester, or involved areas and encounter any Gargantuar type, including Gargantuar Prime, you should shelter in place immediately. Lock and barricade all doors, windows, and entry points, and turn off the lights while remaining out of sight. Avoid making any noise, including from phones, TVs, or other appliances, and move to a lower, interior room away from windows. Do not go outside unless directed by authorities, and do not attempt to engage with or record the creatures. Emergency response teams are overwhelmed, so continue to follow official channels for updates. This message provides a situational update regarding defensive measures now being deployed against the Gargantuar threat. Federal authorities, in coordination with the U.S. military, report the use of specialized plant-based countermeasures modeled after known PVZ defensive units. These systems are being used only by authorized forces as part of large-scale containment operations. Confirmed defensive assets in use: Cobb cannons, heavy launch corn husk systems targeting Gargantuar-class threats, watermelon and amp, frozen watermelon catapults, massive damage with freezing stunning effects in a small radius, cherry bombs and jalapeno charges, single-use explosives for area denial, and modified explosive mushrooms, high-damage blasts with purple explosion with smoke. These systems activate at night or require a stimulant by day. These are not civilian tools and should not be replicated, interacted with, or approached. So stay tuned into official channels for more details. This is an official situational update regarding expanded defensive measures now being deployed in response to the ongoing Gargantuar threat. Federal authorities report additional plant-based systems have entered active use as part of nationwide containment efforts. These systems are restricted to government and military operations. Newly deployed and tested defensive assets. Status update: Plasma-enhanced citrus units modified citrus with plasma payloads, improving impact against Gargantuar-class targets. Coconut cannon systems fires coconuts with damage comparable to large explosive plant units. Butternut squash assault units leaps over Gargantuars, striking for half of their health. Potato-based landmine systems ground-deployed explosives for area denial and crowd control. Plant food fertilizer enhancements EIA experiments show specialized fertilizer boosts damage, blast radius, and elemental effects. The following message is transmitted from the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The United States government reports Gargantuars have been spotted in all 50 states. Confirmed types include regular Gargantuar, black Gargantuar, gladiantuar or the gladiator Gargantuar and Gargantuar Prime. These hostile entities are actively destroying buildings, crushing vehicles, and causing widespread damage. Gargantuar Prime units are confirmed to be using laser eye attacks, resulting in severe structural destruction. The U.S. military, federal agencies, and allied forces are actively engaging the threat using authorized plant-based weapon systems, including heavy cannons, explosive units, and enhanced plant deployments. Reports indicate these countermeasures are successfully defeating Gargantuar forces, though fighting remains ongoing nationwide. In light of the current situation, authorities have issued a critical communication notice mandating that all citizens immediately restrict their use of telephone lines to emergency purposes only. Adhering to these strict guidelines is essential to ensuring that first responders, medical teams, and government agencies can maintain the necessary bandwidth to coordinate life-saving efforts. Overloading the national communication grid with non-essential traffic can lead to catastrophic delays in emergency response times, putting countless lives at risk. Public cooperation is paramount. Citizens must not interfere with military or emergency operations, as personnel are working under high pressure to restore safety. Obstruction may lead to dangerous complications and legal consequences. Stay vigilant and follow verified instructions from official channels like CNN, ABC, NBC, or your trusted local radio stations or online news. Disregarding these protocols endangers both your safety and the community. Please maintain communication silence to ensure resources reach those in need. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. It is confirmed that all Gargantuars, including regular, black, Gladiantuar, and Gargantuar Prime, have been successfully defeated nationwide. This outcome was achieved through coordinated operations led by the U.S. military, law enforcement, and supporting agencies, using plant-based weapon systems. Plant food enhancements and fusion techniques significantly increased effectiveness, accelerating containment. All hostile activity has ceased. Thank you for your cooperation. You may now resume normal activities.